All right, the Detroit Lions get a secret weapon just in time for the Commanders. We know this is going to be an awesome game. It's the divisional round of the playoffs, so there's no cupcakes, there's no easy games. I don't know. For a minute there, I was thinking, oh, Commanders, I like this, but they're going to be tough, and we'll break that down here in just a second. But the secret weapon that I'm talking about is Kalif Raymond. He comes back, and here's why this is a big deal: is because the Commanders, they actually kick the ball to the returner. So it's pretty obvious right now that teams are just going to kick it out of the end zone on the kickoff and just let you have it at the 30. That just seems like to be the theme. And so the Detroit Lions have only had 13 kick returns all season. However, the Commanders have had 73 kick returns this season. So they allow the kick returners to go down and and play coverage. They're going to see what can happen. So this is great for the Lions because remember, Kalif Raymond comes back just in time for this. He was been injured, and before it's like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't trust other people with the kickoff return because lot of stuff can happen. We'll look at Kalif Raymond here in just a second. A lot can happen negatively where you're just like, I don't want to. That's not right. Let's just not fumble it. Let's just take it at the 30. But this could be a great opportunity for Kalif Raymond to he's healthy now. Now he's had 2-3 weeks to come back from his injury to get us some really good field position. I really trust him and can't wait to see what he can do for us. So it's crazy when you look at Kalif Raymond just really quick, and we're going to look at it. Actually, let me show you this. The Commanders have allowed 73 kick returns this season. That's 16 more than the second closest team. And while the Commanders have allowed 2 kick return touchdowns this year, both against the Cowboys in week 12, one of those was on an onside kick, they still ranked 9th in kick return average, allowing just 26.5 yards per return. So their thought is we're going to kick it to you right at the goal line and we're going to hold you back and we're going to save 5 yards. But Kalif Raymond, I think, is one of the best returners in the National Football League. I think our team will be excited for this. He's a second team All-Pro as Kalif Raymond, and he had a little injured reserve stint, but he's ready to go. And Dave Phipp, who is our special teams coordinator, said, according to the metrics, the Commanders are actually the best special teams unit in the NFL. He believes this as well. But we're really good too. And I don't think that gets talked about enough in our success. Everyone loves our offense, of course, number 1 in the league. Defensively, it's always what we talk about. Can they hold up? Are they good? Are they bad? Are we going to play too much man? Or we got too many injuries? But our special teams is really special, and you don't get an opportunity to see that a lot because we don't punt a lot because A, offensively we're really good. B, we go for it. So we don't punt a lot, but Jack Fox, when he's called on, awesome, all-pro punter. We know about our kick. We know about Jake Bates, but our return stuff. I mean, remember, Kalif Raymond returning punts has taken one to the house this year. So I think it's a really good opportunity. Now, if you look at, I don't know, something interesting, just as a reminder, we all root for Kalif Raymond. And here's just his story, just in like 3 years. He's been in the league for 9 years already. So he was a rookie free agent in 2016. I know this might be kind of hard to see, but it's basically waived, cut, waived, signed, waived, signed, waived. Look at that, just right here down at the bottom. Giants, Titans, Giants. So this is just what he's done to 2019. And then we pick him up in 2021. He's found a home here. Everyone loves him. Just a great opportunity to showcase kind of what it means to stick with something and really paying off. And it's credit to him. It's a credit to Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes to find him. Just love seeing that and everything that goes on with that. As far as the Commanders, they're generally healthy. They had 2 guys out of practice, but it was 2 veteran players. Their tight end, Zach Ertz, who we had on our team last year, just at the end. And then Bobby Wagner, who is a sneaky good player. We all know Bobby Wagner in his prime was a star, and he's still playing really good. If you watched the Commanders game last week, he comes right in, just like sticks the running back. First play, second play, just blitzes, takes Bucky Irving down, blasts him past the quarterback just to like, okay, he's sending a tone. So, or sending a message and setting the tone. So what I think though is Bobby Wagner. As long as he's been in the league, has not seen an offense like ours. Very few people have. It's so balanced, has an opportunity to run the ball really well. We can leak out. There's so many things we can do. So I feel good about that. Okay, we're going to preview this game here just a second. But before we do that, one thing I want to look at that I think is just kind of fun to look at, since we're talking here, is, let me find it. Yeah, right here. So, and again, don't want to look ahead by any means, but we've talked about this before, and it's just really fun to look at. The mock draft has us going edge, guard, safety, and man, another edge to pair with Aiden Hutchinson is always the talk, but just to have another elite edge would be awesome. Then interior offensive lineman, I love that too. So again, just real quick, I know I showed this the other day. It was fun to look at, just kind of like, oh yeah, some things that we could do in the draft. But again, don't want to look ahead too far from this game. So if you're a Commanders fan, what you have is this super oddly poised rookie who just, no matter what, is just like, just takes his team down, scores, stays in the game, never gets rattled. And you have a really good team like the Lions, and and they play hard, they play together, all going in the same direction. Dan Quinn, often overlooked in just the football world, saying, oh yeah, that dude's pretty solid. Falcons, Cowboys, and now with the Commanders. Oh yeah, he's pretty good. Cliff Kingsbury is the offensive coordinator. They go for it on fourth down like we do. So we're going to get a little taste of our own medicine on that, because I know that's frustrating for opposing teams. It's like, sweet, stopped them. It's 4th and 2. All right, sweet, we're going to get the ball back. And it's just like, no, you're not. So we got to be ready for that. But I think because we've gone for it so much on fourth down, our team's practiced against it. We know it. And then the Commanders like to do what we like to do on third down, like play man coverage, make everything kind of hard. But Ben Johnson said that's what we practice against. That's what we know. We know that sticky man coverage, physical type of defense, and that's what we're going to continue to do. Can't wait to see it. It's a mobile quarterback, so that scares me. However, I just feel like, how do I say this? That's a good thing. If he's running, that shows that they've kind of had to college ball it up a little bit and try to run on us versus throw it and run their offense. So yeah, Dan Campbell said it. They're going to do a lot of eye candy, and then Aaron Glenn said they do a lot of eye candy offensively and then just run basic play, which is so smart. I don't know why more teams don't do it. I would do so much eye candy, it'd make you sick, and then just run a basic play. Keep it simple. But you guys got guys running around all over the backfield. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. I think Kalif Raymond is going to be a big player in this game, and we'll see all of you on the next one.